Hey everybody, this is MyCollectables coming back with another video. I got a way for you to double your gems potentially in 3 months time. No problems at all, with my price prediction and my strategy about what I'm doing and the collectibles that I'm going after in the Veve app right now. So if you want to subscribe to my channel, that'd be great. Hit subscribe. You can also, join the channel as a member and you get your free drop head NFT. And so that's really fun. We got a great growing community. And you can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I have my link tree, which I just created, and it's down in the description of the video, so you can go there and you can find all the links to my collectibles. But also, hit like on the video if you do like it. That would be great. And please comment down below. Let me know your strategies about what you're doing, because this is mine now. People have asked me for this. People have said, what are you buying right now? What is your strategy? How are you trying to make gains? And so this is what I'm doing, and this is what my plan is. Now, these items I'm going to show you, you can pick and choose other ones as well, but it's important for you to have a strategy in the app and to have items to go after, and actually look at where they could be in a few months from now and dollar cost average your way up. So this is one way that I can find out that I'm, hopefully gonna, double my gems, and I'm sharing it with you today. So let's get into it, everybody. Using today's grails, my 3-month strategy. Now, excuse me, I'm still a bit sick, but I'm making my way through it, right? Anyway, this is my grail list of new and recent grails. So these are the items that I'm focused on right now in order to get these gains. And the reason I'm picking these is because they're recent grails, and I call them recent grails because they're really, really high end. And I've made some videos about these items, already, because they're really great, fantastic prices right now. And I think in 3 months' time, these would be double in value, no problem at all. If that, they could be higher as well. Now, we don't know what the market's going to do. So these are just predictions, everybody. So do your own research. And this is not financial advice. This is just my opinion. So you can take it or leave it for sure, right? But this is how I'm looking at it. I got Darth Vader over here, his common, his first appearance. I got the Iron Man 55. I got Thor's first appearance common. I got Avengers 4, which is great. We got the Star Wars #1. We got the Sergeant Fury comic #1, and we got the Strange Chills #20. Now, number 110. So these are all ones that I think are really great, new grails that have been added. So these are where you can make your biggest gains, right? So you could buy literally one of all of these right now. This is June 14th. You could have just one of each in your collection. It would only cost you $195. Now, isn't that insane that you could pick up all of these, just one of each for $195? So imagine what you could do if you had 1,000 gems. So this is what you got to think of, everybody. You got to have a little bit of gems in your account to be able to go after this. Now, you could do this just with one each, and you would still double or even triple the value of your gems in a couple months from now. So you got to be patient. This isn't going to turn around overnight, but with MTL coming, the possibilities are endless, everybody. And these are the ones you want to focus on if you really want to get those returns. But you got to be a little bit patient, okay? This isn't an overnight thing, but this is how my mind works. So you got those items right there. You got those 7 items. Now, if you take 1,000 gems and you put them all into that, let's see what that would look like. All right. You could get 10 of the Avengers comics #1. You could get 10 of the Thor, first appearances, commons. You could get 10 of the Iron Man 55. You could get 5 of the Star Wars comic. You could get 10 of the Nick Fury comic, and you could get 10 of the Strange Tales and 2 of the Vader. So all of that added together, that would take you really close to 1,000 gems with today's current market prices, right? Now, you might be able to wait a bit longer and get them for even cheaper. That would be astounding. So it's really about patience and timing. But like I said, the price that these are at right now, I could still do this today. And I have done this. I've pretty much done this exact thing already in my collection. Not the exact numbers. I've actually loaded up more on a couple of them and not as much on the others. But this is just a nice roundabout way to diversify that you could do for cheap, right? If you don't have a ton of gems, you don't have 5,000 to spend on the original grails, this is a great way to stack them up, right? So that's your thing. You can get about that many for about 1,000 gems. Now, in 3 months from now, I want to talk about the prices, what I think these are going to be. And, I think they're going to be these prices before 3 months, but I'm just being really conservative here for everybody. So I'm not trying to make them seem like they're going to go crazy right away. But I think all these prices are totally great in 3 months time. I think it's easy estimates for sure, especially with MTL. Now, I'm not talking about everything in the Veve app. I'm talking about just these particular ones. And there's going to be others as well. So if you have other ones you think could go in this mix, please add them in and make your own, comparison, make your own little collection here, right? So I think, 10 of those, are going to be worth about, $250. I think this could go up to a $25 comic, no problem at all. And then I think this could double. Thor could double in price, no problem at all. So that would take him to about $340 if you own 10 of them. So that's about $35, right? Which I think is completely conservative for a Thor's FA. And then same with Iron Man 55. You know, I'm thinking they're about 18 gems or so each they'll get to. So that's triple in value, actually. So that's about 180 gems. The Star Wars comic, I think, could double in value, right? No problem at all. I think that could be around a $50 comic, easy. So that's about $250. That might be a little bit high, but I'm trying, you know, that's where I'm thinking it's going to go. And then, of course, you got the Nick Fury comic, you know, for about 20 gems for one of those. I think that's no problem at all. Right now, it's about 6. So that's like more than double, right? And then, of course, Strange Tales, I think you could get to about 25. And then Vader, I think he could get to about 300 or so, just matching where Spider-Man is. So if you take all of those right now, you know, you can turn 1,000 gems into about 2,400 gems. That is really incredible, especially for about 3 months. I don't think it's going to take much longer than that. And then you could sell them all, and then you have all of those gems. You can go after something bigger. This is the strategy, everybody. You stack up the the grails that we have, the newer stuff we have. You sit on them for a while. You get them at low prices, and then you sell them later when the price goes up. Maybe keep 1 or 2 in your collection just for fun, or keep them all for long term. That's another strategy as well. But this is how you do it. This is how you become a whale in the app. This is how you gain. This is how you get like more gems without actually adding in a ton of money. You have to be smart and go after the stuff you know people are going to want to buy later. Now, you can plug and play other items in here for sure, but this is how I do it. It's worked really well for me, so I really want to know what you think as well. So let me know what you think about this, which other ones you'd like to add in. I'll see you in the next video. Happy collecting.